What is up, fight fans? So we've gotten the trailer, we've dissected the trailer, we've looked at it up, down, left, right, and now we need to know what's next from Esports Boxing Club. Without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Now, this is an important question because the grim reality is that whenever we receive something, it normally takes a long time for us to receive something else. Now, we do have some clues as to what we will expect next, based off things that they've talked about in the past and things that they've stated in the Discord that will be coming in future trailers or future showcases from Esports Boxing Club. One of the things that they've talked about that they will start to flesh out a little bit more later down the line is the character creation feature. Now, there are things that we already know about the character creator feature, things like sharing and being able to download other people's creations, which is fantastic for people who don't, want to create somebody or don't have the talent as other people do to create these almost lifelike creation models that look almost identical to the actual person. Is a convenient way for people to show their creativity and for others to use that creativity for their own entertainment. But we need to know how it has upgraded. They've already shown a trailer of the character creation tool and what it could provide, and it was pretty good and pretty deep, but they haven't given us anything more since. I think this trailer dropped somewhere around January or February, showing us the character creator model, and this is January, February of 2021. So I'm interested to see where they've gone with it, how much they've advanced the character creator model. Now, one thing that they said about this is that they want to make sure that the created model has a very realistic look to them and that they can be almost on par with the fighters that are in the ring. They want it to look as crisp as possible, where you almost can't tell the difference in terms of who's a created character versus an actual fighter in the game. So I'm curious, are you guys curious to know about the character creator feature? Did you see that trailer? If not, I linked that trailer down in the description box below. You go ahead and click it, take a look at it and see where they were in their early stages of that feature. And the second thing that they've talked about that we should be getting a trailer that they should be doing more of a deep dive into is the career mode trailer. Now, this has been mentioned so many times in the Discord, for example. Also in the July trailer, they kind of touched on it a little bit, where you saw Arturo Gatti walking around in a gym and they show stats and stuff like that. So they touched on it briefly, but they are supposed to be doing a deep dive on the career mode trailer. That's one of the things that they've said that they are going to be talking more about in future trailers and gameplay showcases. Now, they do have separate teams that have been working on the career mode. So although we haven't really seen much of it, it doesn't mean that they haven't been working this entire time behind the scenes on career mode. We just simply haven't seen it because they're prioritizing showing us the actual gameplay and how the gameplay mechanics are going to work, because to them, gameplay comes first, which is fantastic, because if you build an ethos of gameplay first, everything else is the cherry on top that makes sense. The cherry on top is not going to make sense if the cake is horrible. So they're working and focusing on gameplay and listening to the feedback. And once they feel maybe that's kind of like completely steady and they've steadied that ship and there's a consensus that everyone's like, wow, this looks good. They're getting close to that, but they obviously need a little bit more polish. But once they feel that they've made that or gotten to that position, are they then going to start showing us more in-depth career mode stuff? What do you do? What can you do in career mode? I'm very curious to know. I want to know how you can miss weight, because this was stated. You can miss weight. You can have a lack of discipline and not make weight, and then that could affect you on the scales. You could lose the title on the scales, or whatever it is that they're going to implement. There's post-fight interviews that they've confirmed with Lydia. They've confirmed that there was post-fight interviews. So what is this? Is this a monster of a career mode that is just like hidden that they haven't talked about yet? Or is it something that's going to be simple and just a regular walkthrough career mode? I'm very curious to know. At first, I was all right in terms of career because I wasn't super like into career mode stuff. And that's really mainly because I didn't really enjoy a lot of the more modern boxing game career modes, like Fight Night Round 4 or Fight Night Champions, or even the Fight Night Round 3, or like any of them. I really didn't enjoy those career modes. They were very simplistic for me. But after playing Boxer's Road and seeing how deep even the AI that you face is, how some of them are actually hard and some of them are pretty easy, but there's this like difference between all of the different people that you fight, and I thought that was fantastic. And then of course how deep that career mode is. I don't even know if anyone could ever replicate that, but I'm hoping the things that I'm hearing about, you know, missing weight and stuff, it's echoing things from that Boxer's Road career mode. Is this the career mode or close to this, or shall I say better than this? Is that what we should be expecting? I can't wait to see. But those are the two things that we've gotten hinted to expect in the future. A upgraded video on the character creation feature and a deep dive into the career mode itself. Let me know what you guys think. Are you waiting for that? I know there's people that's just strictly online. I'm an online first person because I'm just incredibly competitive. That's like my number one thing. Obviously online is going to be up here for me, but career mode is like right here. I'm really curious about career mode. I really want to know if it's good or not. But do you guys care about career mode? Do you guys care about the character creation and how deep that is, or how much better it is since the last showcase? Let me know down in the comment section below. And of course, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.